Oh, there we go. Okay. Hey everyone, this is June Bea's live stream. As you can see, I'm not June. This is an intern takeover. My name is Alexis, and I'm joined here by Cassandra. Today we'll be talking about student life in the pandemic. Okay, so first question is, what was the biggest impact the pandemic had on your life?
Do you want to go first or do you want me to?
Go ahead.
Okay. I would say the biggest impact that I had because of the pandemic was definitely on school. Because of it, I didn't get to take my SAT. My season for sports, I play tennis, actually has not happened yet, unfortunately, and several events of mine were canceled. I was actually supposed to go to Hawaii and Texas for competition, but I wasn't able to. What about you?
Personally, school was a really big thing. And I feel like socially, now that we're online, it's really hard to connect with someone virtually, especially because the teachers, they don't really put you out in those breakout rooms. And even when they do put you in the breakout rooms, everyone turns off their camera and it's like really awkward and silent. So yeah, I feel like that's probably the biggest thing. I wasn't really involved in sports. So yeah, have you ever been to Hawaii before?
I went on a family trip once, so thankfully it wasn't that big of a loss, but I was really excited to go with my team. It would have been fun.
Yeah. Next question is, what are some of the positive effects of the pandemic?
Positive effects. I definitely feel like I have more responsibility and time management skills because, well, you have to learn how to give yourself self discipline.
Mhm.
But yeah. What about you?
Um, so some positive effects, honestly, I feel like surprisingly, despite the fact that we're in this pandemic and we have to quarantine, I've been involved in a lot of activities, and one of them being the summer internship with the Bayha Group. I feel like that really had a positive effect in my life because I had the pleasure of meeting my mentor, Kwaku, and um, in that period, he just talked a lot about taking risks and like not being afraid of making mistakes. And that was something kind of foreign to me, I guess, because I've always been quite quiet and pretty shy, always afraid to talk aloud. So yeah, that was definitely a positive effect.
I definitely would not have thought that you were shy. You're
I am so shy. I am. Oh my gosh, I'm getting there. Yeah. Next question: have you began any new activities or hobbies since the start of the pandemic?
actually, I've started several new hobbies. Actually, because of the last internship that I had with Bayha Group, there was a guy that his name was Abel. He played the electric guitar and he'd play for us every time. So I actually bought a guitar. You can kind of see it in the background a little bit. And I've been trying to play. I'm not that good at it, but it's definitely keeping me entertained. And I've also done other things like painting and drawing and just trying to find something that fits. It doesn't hurt to try something new.
Yeah. Have you learned any songs?
No, I've done rhythms and stuff like that, but I'm not very good
No,
at it.
don't say that. Oh, hobbies that I've done. Honestly, I haven't really picked up any new ones. I've kind of started drawing, but that's only because of the fact that I uh I had to for drawing class, so
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd really count that. So yeah.
Oh,
Um, Next question is, how have you been managing your time in dealing with both schoolwork and college applications?
oh. Um, the calendar on Google is definitely helpful. It sends reminders every 30 to 10 minutes before an event starts. I also have a little calendar book that I put everything in.
Yeah.
But managing my time otherwise, I kind of just take it day by day, honestly, because college applications have become very stressful and very prominent,
Mhm.
especially because you have to do sessions with mentors to kind of help you out a little bit. It's a lot, but it's actually helping. And I feel like when I go to college, it's self discipline. It's going to help.
Yeah, definitely. And I feel like it's really important to have an agenda too. I wouldn't really use agendas before because I felt like it was kind of hard for me to stick to a plan, I guess. And so yeah, I feel like an agenda would help too. The other day, I had a meeting with my teacher for a college essay review, and my alarm didn't go off, and I like woke up 4 minutes before the the I guess the meeting, and yeah, it was a mess, but I got there. We have a question from Dr. I. She says, "What excites and stresses you about going to college or doing the application?" Um, you want to take this one?
Sure. Something that excites me, I want to be able to meet new people and get involved in activities and be more independent on my own. But at the same time, I'm really scared because meeting new people, you're meeting new people. You never know what they're like or if you're going to get along with them. You just got to hope for the best and go out and put yourself out there, and it's scary. And then applications in general, writing the essays and actually having to evaluate yourself is also scary, but it's also really good to know and appreciate what you have done so far.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I'm definitely looking forward to college. I am so excited for the day to come, and hopefully, we aren't in a pandemic. Knock on wood. Uh, but yeah, the whole meeting new people, I can definitely agree with that. That's going to be something. Oh, and next question: can you provide any tips for stress relief and or time management?
Stress relief, I would definitely say listening to music is big. If you're ever stressed out or you're like before a test, I would just blast some music, dance around in my room a little bit, just kind of let the jitters go. And drinking water, honestly, it helps relieve stress too. It's kind of weird, but it's definitely important. And you have to remind yourself since you're in the same environment every day. Yeah, what do you do?
Um, Honestly, I can't really tell when I'm stressed. Recently, I found a white hair at 17. Yes, I know. And apparently I'm stressed because I found a little white hair hiding. But I guess some tips that I would give is to light a candle. I love candles, and especially that stress relief one that they have at, what is it, Bath and Body Works? No, I'm probably wrong, but that little green candle, it smells so good and it's really relieving. So I would just like turn that on and relax.
Yeah, a white hair. I know they're saying we're getting older, but I didn't know you got that old,
Yeah,
Alexis.
I
Oh my
know.
goodness.
17, I'm already grandma.
Okay, how do you stay connected with people in the virtual setting?
For me, I usually play video games with my friends. I FaceTime them every now and then and play Among Us, which is literally like my favorite game. And like the other day, we played it with the interns and it was really fun.
That was really fun.
Yeah. So yeah, just like um, FaceTiming your friends, and I guess a message I would like to send is that like be sure to like check up on your family and friends. I feel like that's very important because we're all going through this together, and I feel like you never really know what someone else is going through. So I feel like it's really important just to check up on your friends and family and ask them how they're doing. Yeah, I agree, Emma.
Yeah, for me, I kind of do something similar. Oh, you can. What video games do you actually play?
Um,
I'm
okay.
curious too.
So I actually talked about this with Barb in the interview. I told her that I played Fortnite, which is kind of embarrassing. She doesn't think it's embarrassing, but I think I don't know because I feel like middle schoolers kind of play those games, but you know it's whatever. So yeah, Fortnite, Overwatch, those kinds are my favorite.
Yeah, I know, no judgment. I downloaded Call of Duty on my phone for a while so I can play with my friends, so it's fine. Yeah. Um, yeah, but I FaceTime my friends a lot. FaceTime, Skype, Discord, all of it. It's just seeing them is really helpful too. Even though I can't actually be in person with them, it brings a little normality to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. If the pandemic were to end tomorrow, what would be the first thing you do?
I would definitely get outside of my house. I would probably go to a park and have like 6 or 7 friends and just have a day without worrying about the pandemic and just being together and seeing each other, interacting, playing games, not on the phone, it would just
Yeah,
be really nice.
yeah. Yeah, me too. I would throw like a giant part. I don't know, maybe it'd be too soon. Actually, I'd probably like hold a little gathering with my friends. That would be amazing. I probably wouldn't throw a huge party just because of, I don't know, anxiousness maybe. So yeah, I feel like it'd take a while until everything returned to normal.
Yeah, actually, something that I am planning on doing when summer comes, because we figure it's not going to calm down until at least then. I have a small group of friends. It's 4 of us, and we're going to try to go to Yosemite because it's secluded and we can be on our own. We're all going to quarantine before it. So, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Um, and I think that concludes the intern takeover. So thank you everyone for tuning in. You could always catch June's live stream on Thursdays at 3 p.m. So yeah, thank you everyone.